ready, but we're rolling anyway.
Oh, I know I'm not ready.
Mm-hmm.
Before we start, I'd like to thank the sponsor of this episode.
Or the wannabe.
East Bay Deli. No, I'm kidding.
We would want them to be, yes. or a more global brand, Pellegrino.
Oh, there you go.
Yes. Welcome to Moto Photo, everybody.
Thanks for coming back, you guys. We got a fun little update for you that we are totally unprepared for.
Africa,
yes.
Africa in August.
How did you like that video Paul sent us?
Oh, you talking about having to tilt your bike over to get the rest of the gas in it? Petcocks are useless.
If you haven't seen it yet, we posted a video that Dr. Paul sent us when he was out and showing us all the contraptions that we're going to have to deal with on the motorcycles we'll be riding.
In the Congo. But today we would like to give you an update on what has been happening since then. I will let you know that earlier this month, or early in January, this is now February 1 that we're recording this, I have put in for my new passport because we delayed it, my passport would then be no good. Mm-hmm. I hit that, I was on the edge. Mm. And so now I've put in, we're going to see how fast the government works. Because I put it in at the beginning of January and we're going to see how it goes.
Hopefully the spending freeze doesn't affect who was working on your passport.
I'm thinking the spend and freeze might actually speed things up. This is not a political show. We're going to move on. But I do want to say also that a portion of the proceeds that have already been donated have already been put to good use.
We're already making change.
Yes, Paul Law, the doctor, as he's doing his practice over there, does not have the requisite permissions to himself to be able to make direct authority decisions over the patients that he is overseeing personally. He has to diagnose and then run it up the chain to make sure that everything is kosher.
Somebody else has to sign off on it.
Correct. But now, with part of the proceeds that we have accumulated for our trip, we have given authorization for Paul to use some of those funds to go ahead and get the permits and the licenses that are necessary in that area so that he can have direct authority over his patients.
Cut out the middleman.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
We are already doing some stuff and we're not even over there yet.
Absolutely.
I love it.
Faster care, faster service. Better service. I mean, he's already making changes and we aren't even there yet.
He posted today, as a matter of fact, some photographs of a village that he has gone to that hasn't been visited in quite a while. Mm-hmm. And there are children that are 2 years old-ish that have not gotten any of their vaccinations or inoculations or any of that stuff yet. So he is in a frenzy catching them all up currently in a village right now.
If you're a parent, just think about how many vaccines you have for your kid within the first year. And these kids are 2 years.
Yes. So,
before we go any further, for those who don't know, check out sankuru.org.
Yes.
That's where Dr. Paul's mission and everything is located. And so that'd be a good place for you to start if you want to check out what we're talking about if you're new to the channel. We are going to be visiting Dr. Paul Law in the Loja region of Africa.
Right there.
In the Congo. And we're going to be basically helping him set up this medical mission that he's doing. So.
Yep, and then doing a full feature film on it, documentary on it if possible. But today's priority is to bring you up to date on the people who have made donations, which is, we're going to quickly go through the ones that we've told you about in other episodes, which would be Veronica Richard, Tim Whitfield with a huge one, Tom Crawford from ABC News 4, Andrew Lingle from AGL Mechanical, Cindy Dunn, Doug DeLong, the Oaks Private School with a big one, Robert Dix, Preston Johnson with a big one from Carolina Chillers. That's a new one that we haven't told anybody about.
Yeah, no,
so that's about right there. Was he on the last one as well?
He was the last one.
I see. Bill Waterhouse is on here as well, one of our MPA fans. Is this where we start out with the new one? Mark and Outback Motor Tech East.
Yes.
That was a good one. They gave us $1,000, dude.
Nice.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Fellowship Church in around Greenville, South Carolina, sent us $500. Mm-hmm. And that is with
Rick Stewart.
SCMotoLawyer.com.
If you haven't already checked him out, you know he's a big sponsor of the channel. We
we
love him, and he takes good care of a lot of motorcycle riders in South Carolina.
Yep, and because he sponsors us directly, that is also portion of that money is going to our Africa trip as well. We're using those funds for different things here and there and using it for the Africa trip. One of our early product sponsors, Moto pumps,
Oh.
sent us $102.53. They covered the cost of PayPal.
Of the PayPal, yeah. Rob, thank you so much. That was very kind of you. And he is just such a good guy. It's a family-run business, Moto Pumps. If you need some sort of an air inflation mechanism for your ADV trip,
Yep.
we
And
recommend
we have
Moto
penciled
Pumps.
in a meet up potentially later on in the year.
Yeah.
Later on in the year with him in to go for a ride. Let's see. Rabaconda sent us a couple of $100.
Thanks, Jackson. You
Look at
guys
that.
rock. We really appreciate that. You guys have already seen our videos showcasing the Rabaconda tire changing thing that we've got. It's a really neat device. I highly recommend one if you change your tires a lot. But yeah, I mean, companies like that are going, hey, these guys are doing a really good thing for some other people who can't help themselves, and they're making donations to our cause.
Mm-hmm. And a fellow photographer and does he do watercolors? Does he do
Oh,
oil?
yeah,
He's a
absolutely.
painter as well. Peter Finger
Finger's
gave us a donation as well. So that rounds out the
He's a
newbies.
multifaceted man. Let me tell you, he's complicated. Photographer, artist, and tennis player all in one.
Yep. So currently with these donations, plus some that have been promised to us in the future, we are at approximately $9,000. Look at us. So
That's
we are,
awesome.
that's 2/3
Look
of
at
the way
you.
there.
Has nothing to do with us.
Look at that. Let's say all of you guys are helping out tremendously.
So that
keep
means
on
we're
donating.
2/3 of the way there. We still need 5,000 at least, you guys. That's our main goal, was 15,000 to really be able to impact and make a difference in these kids' lives. So pull out your checkbook, make a donation. Here's the link.
Here's the link.
Right
In the
below.
comment too.
And put it in the comments.
In the description.
It's a super quick, easy click, donate.
501c3, tax deductible, et cetera, if that means something to you.
Hey, if every single one of you that's watching this just donated $10,
$10.
we could be there.
Thanks. Like, comment, and subscribe.